Hey guys, this is me Pranav Jakumar from the Octech Syntax channel. So today in this video you'll be learning about how to use the Blynk IoT platform with the ESP32. So we'll be using Arduino IDE for doing this. So the full code is available in the description. It's a GitHub link. You can just go and download the this file. It will contain all these files. Just extract them the whatever place you want. I didn't get a free place, so just extract them in the music folder. You can then just extract them wherever you want. Just open the blink esp32.ino file, which will be opening this in the Arduino IDE. I'm assuming that you know a little bit about Arduino, so just have Arduino IDE installed before, so because you'll be using it to be using making the in the blink. So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, you need to go to the tools section and install the ESP32 module library. So first for that we need to go to the files, preferences, and this link will be in the description. So you can just copy it and paste it over here and click on OK, and then click on the tools, click on sorry, here the board, click on boards manager, let it open. It will take a second, so don't care about the errors over here. It's just some uninstalled library. So as you can see, just search for ESP32, which will give this open this. If it's not installed yet, I have just installed it before the recording, so I have already installed it. So you just click on the appropriate version, click on the install button, will be over here. Just click on install and you have installed right away. So for example, it will be looking like this. As you can see, install here will be for the ESP32, so you can just install it. Now I'll be explaining the code at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So let's get started with the Blynk console. So this is the Blynk cloud website. So you can just go to the blink.io website and you can just sign in or sign up if you are a new beginner. I'm assuming you are. So when you open Blink and get signed in, this is the first page thing you will be saying. Just skip the if any pop-ups, just come on, just click on close or skip. And then now what you want to do is go to the template section over here and click on new template. So template is like let's say the building block like a Lego, and you can use the same template to create more devices. Like let's say you want to make a temperature sensor or a soil moisture sensor in your house, just monitor the specific plants one. You can just make it show in, let's say you are in India and you just want to add that capacitive sound sensor to your ESP32 and want to see it in the USA, so you can just add it like that, and you can add more devices. So let's say you want to have more like the same code, same thing, but just a different device, so a duplicate of it for like your friend or anything, you can just do it for that. So that's the basic thing. The code, like the brain of the project, is the template. So give it a name. I'm going to be naming it ESP32 Blink. Select the hardware. I'm using ESP32. Connection type, obviously Wi-Fi. You can change the description if you want to. So I'm just going to leave it as the default one and click on done. So this is our templates tab. Now what you want to do is just if you want to change anything, you can just change it. So now I'm going to the data streams tab and click on new data stream and click on virtual pin. So there's a lot of pins in using the Blink cloud. So virtual pin is the thing that will be more using the most. I'm just gonna cover the virtual pin, getting the input from the hardware to the cloud, and then getting the input from the cloud to the hardware is what we are going to be seeing today. So let's give it a name. I'm going to be naming it value, and then alias is like a tag. You can get anything you want. Just leave it as default. Virtual pin, I'm going to be setting it as 1, and then units is going to be none. When I'm going to just give it a 0 and maximum as 10 100. So as you can see, if you want to change the advanced settings, you can change the advanced settings. I'm just going to leave it as like this itself, and then click on create. As you can see, we have created a data stream. A data stream is just a variable. That's nothing more than it. It's just a variable. And then click on the virtual pig again, and we are going to be making the second one, which is going to be called R value. I'm just, it's the short form of C value. You can name it whatever you want, that doesn't matter. So let's set this v2, and then min max will be the default one, which like going to be like a switch. Like if I click on min max, it's just going to be like if it's off, it's going to be 0. If it's on, it's going to be on. Like if you want to control a fan, for example, in your house, just click on create. As you can see, we have created two variables, data streams, both are same. Click on the web dashboard. If you want to have it for your mobile also, you can install the app, which we are not going to be seeing today. You'll be seeing that in a different video. Today I'm going to be just showing you the web dashboard. So let's go to the web dashboard. It's like a, this is not the actual page, it's just what they will be seeing when it's done. So I'm going to be adding a switch and a label. Oh sorry, I haven't done. Okay, wait, sorry, I haven't added the switch yet. Switch, oh god, I'm sorry. Switch and a label. I'm going to, sorry, I'm going to edit the switch. So it's going to just give the switch, and I'm going to be changing it to R value. So then the on value is going to be 1. So if when the switch is on, it's going to give the value as 1 to the ESP32, which is connected to Wi-Fi, and when it's off, it's going to be 0. So we'll be seeing that in the code later. So as you can see, if you will just click on save, I'm going to not change anything. Label, I'm going to be changing the value to 1. So I have hard coded the variable to be 8. You can just set the integer to update every 100 millisecond, or the default milliseconds. The timer, blink timer, we'll be seeing it that later. So to update every the timer seconds, so it will update in the blink when the temperature is different. So I'm just going to leave it all the same, just change the color because I'm kind of the dark guy, So just leave it like this, and then you can, that's pretty much it. Click on the save button. It's just plopping out random numbers, don't care about these values. Click, go to the search button, search tab, and then go to devices, and click on new device, and click on from template. You're going to be choosing the only template we have created, and then click on, then you can change the device name. I'm just going to leave it as default. Click on create. So here is what we are going to connect the ESP32 to the board. So when you click on code, click on copy code. Just going to copy these lines, and then now the blink part of the project is done. Let's go to the code part. So now what you want to do, the thing that you copied, you just want to paste it over here. As you can see, we have pasted the project, and click on tools, and then you want to go to board, Arduino, ESP32 Arduino, and click on the select board. I'm gonna select ESP32 dev module, because that's the one I'm having. And then click on tools again, click on port, and then just plug in your ESP32, and then click on the port again. As you can see, it's connected, selected to the compi. Just a second, just making sure. Yeah, it's recording. It's like the second recording today. I lost the first recording. So next, what you want to do is SSID is the name of the Wi-Fi that's going to be connected. The SSID is ABC for simplicity I've kept, and then this is the mobile hotspot. So I've set it to make custom. You can just type it over thing. So before explaining the code, let me just upload it really quick. Let's just click on upload. If you don't know how to upload to the code to the ESP32, I'll be explaining that in a second. So there'll be a red text coming here called connecting dot dot dot. Just name connecting dot dot dot. So when that comes, you need to long press the boot button. So if you don't know what it's the boot buttons, it will be on your ESP32. There will be two buttons near the plug button. There will be the boot button. If you can't see, just Google it. I am sorry, I won't be able to add that in the edit. So there'll be a button named boot. So you just want to long press when the connecting occurs. So let's just wait until the output comes. Now you want to just hold the boot button, so that's it, you can leave it now. So as you can see, it started to upload. uh, it's going to be pretty quick, it's just going to take to compile. So as you can see, it has been uploaded, so let's go and see if it's on it. Yes, let's go, it's online. Our ESP32 has been successfully connected with the Blynk servers. So as you can see, so the value is 8. As you can see, before it was random values, now it's perfectly 8 as we can give it. So if we the int is changed, it will be automatically changing. So if I click on this button, it will be changing in the serial monitor, it will be printing it out. So that's the thing. So as you can see, we have get the values, and we have uh, set the using from the hardware to the cloud, and also from the cloud to the hardware. So now I will be explaining how the code works. So for the code to work, I will be going to the templates, and just for reference, I will be taking my data streams. So I will just open it like this just for you to explain. So how it works is just we are just including the Wi-Fi Wi-Fi libraries that we want, and then we are using the defining the template ID, device name, authentication token, and the serial monitor for the Blynk. So as you can see, these are files access all these three credentials, so we are filling them out. And then the authentication token is just the authentication token over here, so we need to later use it, so we are using that. And then the SSID is the password, Wi-Fi's name, and then the password is the Wi-Fi's password. And then I'm sorry, that's not meant to be here, that's just from the old project. So the blink timer is declared over here, and then the value is set to be 8, so it can be displayed. You can set the value to be the output of let's say, let's give it an input as sorry, output as a, let's say, DHT22 temperature humidity sensor, that would be working good as well. And then it will be updating real time. And then int r value is the value that we receive. So this function you can use when sorry, this function you can use when the second the blink is connected to the ESP32. What happens, you can fill it over here. Void my timer event. This is the thing that happens every second, that is in the timer. Though the time, instead of using the loop for let's say for printing out or getting the values or updating the values, we can use the timer event, which will be much cleaner. So the let's see the first blink function that we have used in this, using this code, blink dot virtual dot write. So the what it does is the virtual pin 1. So we have declared the virtual pin 1 as you can see, virtual pin 1 is the value variable. So in the value variable, we are setting the variable as value. The value is okay, equal to 8. So the value variables value, it's going to be the value 8. Yes, that's a tongue twister right there. And then we're just printing out the received value. So the received value, we're getting it over here. The second function we are seeing here is the blink rate function. This is not to be confused with the virtual rate, this is an actual void. So how it works is you just type in the blink underscore rate, and then in the bracket you type the virtual pin v2. So this value is like a switch that we act over here, and that should be changed here in the hardware. So we just, our value, the received value, is equal to param dot as int. So it just reads the value from virtual pin 2 and saves it in this local variable. So from the cloud variable, we are saving it to the local variable. That's the point over here. So the setup function, it happens in the beginning of the project. So what happens over here is serial.begin. We are starting the serial monitor with the baud rate of, I don't know how to spell this word. And then for the blink, we are beginning the blink. So this code is optional, you don't need to add this. So it gave me an error with while I didn't add this, so I just added it and it didn't stop giving me errors. So if this is just for safety purposes, and then timer dot set interval is the milliseconds per once that the timer will be updating. So I just set it to 3780 milliseconds. You can change it to 1000 milliseconds, it will be 1 second, so it will update every second. Like that you can set it, and then the delay will be over 3 seconds before the loop starts. In the loop function we are running the blink, so that's the blink functions, and then I are also running the timer, which is the let's run over here. So that's pretty much it. I am pretty sure I covered all the subject in this video. So hope to see you in the next video. In the next video, my friend will be explaining how we can use the blink apis to get the values that we have gotten in the data streams into your own website, which is really cool. So my friend will be explaining how to do that using JavaScript. So hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye bye.